Moving on now, citing unidentified sources, Taiwanese media has reported that the U.S. Speaker of House Nancy Pelosi is set to visit Taiwan later today. This despite regular warnings from China against any such moves. Take a look at our next report to know more.
Taiwanese media reported that U.S. Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi was set to visit Taiwan on Tuesday, citing unidentified sources, despite warnings from China that its military would not sit idly by if she were to visit the self-ruled island claimed by Beijing. One newspaper, the Liberty Times, said Pelosi was scheduled to visit Taiwan's parliament on Wednesday before continuing her Asia trip, which began Monday in Singapore. Taiwan's foreign ministry said it had no comment on reports of Pelosi's travel plans. Pelosi's office said on Sunday that she was leading a congressional delegation to the region that would include visits to Singapore, Malaysia, South Korea, and Japan. It did not mention Taiwan. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman Zhao Lijian said at a daily briefing on Monday that a Pelosi visit would lead to serious consequences.
If U.S. House of Representatives Speaker Pelosi goes to Taiwan, it will be a gross interference in China's internal affairs, seriously undermine China's sovereignty and territorial integrity, wantonly trample on the One China principle, seriously threaten peace and stability in the Taiwan Strait, and seriously damage China-US relations, leading to very serious developments and consequences. We would like to tell the United States once again that China is standing by, and the Chinese People's Liberation Army will never sit idly by, and that China will take resolute responses and strong countermeasures to defend its sovereignty and territorial integrity.
Beijing considers Taiwan to be part of its territory and has never renounced using force to bring the island under its control. Taiwan rejects China's sovereignty claims and says only its people can decide the island's future. China views visits by U.S. officials to Taiwan as sending an encouraging signal to the pro-independence camp in the island. Washington does not have official diplomatic ties with the island, but is bound by U.S. law to provide it with the means to defend itself. National Security Council spokesman John Kirby dismissed China's rhetoric as groundless and inappropriate at a White House press briefing Monday.
The Speaker has the right to visit Taiwan, and the Speaker of the House has visited Taiwan before without incident, as have many members of Congress, including this year. Put simply, there is no reason for Beijing to turn a potential visit consistent with long-standing U.S. policy into some sort of crisis or conflict.
Republican Newt Gingrich was the last House Speaker to visit Taiwan in 1997. A visit by Pelosi, who is second in the line of succession to the U.S. presidency and a longtime critic of China, would come amid worsening ties between Washington and Beijing.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.